Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Now that Pokimane is back on the internet, my day just got infinitely better.
This video is to address recent comments and criticisms that I've received. I know this video is long overdue and I planned a vacation for around this time, but I honestly should not have taken any time off prior to acknowledging or addressing or apologizing for these things. Not only that, but I should have properly apologized when the incidents actually occurred.
No shit.
But what's up, guys? I hope y'all are having a great day. Today, we are going to be taking a look at Pokimane's new apology video that she uploaded today, or at least at the time of recording this video. And overall, I've watched like a couple minutes of it so far, and this is pretty good, dude. Like, honestly, it's the typical YouTube apology video. You can tell the person is clearly not sorry. They're constantly trying to oversell it, and at the same time, just won't take responsibility and is still trying to justify their actions. Like, we don't need your damage control. Just upload a video of you saying, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. Here's how I'm going to improve in the future. Thank you guys for holding me accountable. Make it like a couple minutes long and just move on with your day, because that's so much more genuine than you uploading like a 15-minute long video saying like, yeah, I did some things wrong, but here's why I did it. Just move on. Like, don't give excuses. You fucked up. Move on with it. Apologize. Say you're going to improve. And that comes off as way more genuine, but it's a YouTube apology video. You literally cannot expect genuine human emotions to be present in those videos whatsoever. Like, these motherfuckers don't care. They're literally just doing this to put out fires, and that's exactly what Pokimane is doing in this video. Her original plan of just taking a 1-month vacation completely backfired, and now she has to return to the internet 2 weeks later to put out as many fires as possible with this apology video, because people like Pokimane only do this type of stuff when it's really starting to hurt their bottom line, and that's exactly what I think is happening right here. So she had to come back in full damage control mode and put out this apology video. Now, she does sound genuinely sad in this video, not because she's actually sorry, but probably because she had to swallow her pride and actually make this video in the first place. She's not sorry for what she did. She's sorry she got caught and now actually has to make this video, but trust me, we're gonna get into this. So I think without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and check out Pokimane's apology video.
It shouldn't have taken me this long to come to a proper understanding of how to handle these situations and how to apologize for that. But I hope that I can do that today. So I have a list of topics I want to address, and I'll go through them one by one. There are certain things that I want to give my perspective on, and also some things that I need to apologize for. So I hope that you can watch the video in its entirety and form your own opinions.
Is it just me, or do jump cuts in an apology video just seem really disingenuous? Like, if you really mean it, just do it in one take. Say what you're actually thinking, because we don't need your quote-unquote perspective on the situations. You fucked up, own it, and move the fuck on. Like, honestly, I don't even think we need an apology video. Just do better in the future. Like, honestly, this is not that important. It's literally you just trying to make yourself look better in this situation. I mean, your simps are gonna go for it 100%, but I don't think anyone who dislikes you is gonna buy this shit whatsoever.
Firstly, there was an incident back at the end of 2018 where me and Keemstar had an argument over Twitter, and a YouTuber by the name of Boblox took screenshots of these tweets and then uploaded them kind of as an archive on YouTube. And at the time, my MCN told me that because they are screenshots of my tweets that I can have the video taken down, and Keemstar had deleted his tweets. I didn't want the drama to snowball into something more, and I honestly regretted even starting an argument in the first place. So I agreed, and the video was taken down. This was my mistake because at the time I didn't consider the fairness of leaving that video up, as well as not properly understanding the fair use defense when it comes to transformative content.
I mean, I'm calling bullshit on this right now. This was back in 2018. This wasn't 2013. This wasn't 2014, where fair use was kind of still iffy on what exactly that meant. This was 2018. We had a very clear idea of what fair use means on YouTube. And you being a YouTuber and Twitch streamer who has a large quantity of their content consisting of them reacting to other people's content, I mean, I just call complete bullshit that you did not understand the concept of fair use. You got called out on something. You weren't happy about the video that someone somebody uploaded, and when you took down the video abusing the YouTube copyright system, you fully expected no one would give a shit. It's from a smaller creator, no one would really care, but the second that shit blew up, you once again went into full damage control mode, you apologized, you tried to make everything right, but in reality, you knew from the beginning that this was the wrong thing to do. You're just mad that you got caught, and that's kind of the trend of this entire video you're gonna find out.
Later on, in January of 2019, other people had heard of the situation without knowing that I had approached Boblox privately and that we had spoken about it. So it became a much larger, more public issue.
Pokimane. She striked this video called...
I mean, here we are playing the victim. That's right. People just didn't do their research. They didn't understand what was going on. You know, I just think it's funny. Like, sure, you could apologize, but you still did it. The apology doesn't make that shit go away. You deserve to be called out on that shit so people don't repeat the same mistake. And God forbid you actually repeat the same mistake. But apparently, that just wasn't warranted, guys. You know, we don't know what was going on behind the scenes.
And frankly, my apology at the time was not very good. Alongside this, there's another incident that I frequently see people use clips of, where I'm talking to someone about having their video removed.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this.
And I would just like to add in some additional context prior to discussing this situation.
I mean, I don't really fucking care what you were thinking because you did the wrong thing. You were in the wrong. This is supposed to be an apology video, not you making excuses for the dumb shit you've done for 15 minutes straight, dude. Like, honestly, what the fuck is this? Why are you calling this an apology video? I mean, you should call it like a response to the criticism or some shit. I don't know, man. But the way she tries to duck out of criticism when it comes to this particular situation is actually fucking gold, dude. Like, I literally was dying the first time I heard this shit.
Pokimane pregnant.
Dude, this actually in the video.
Pokimane twerked live on stream. So why do you do this? When you make these videos and you like talk about my butt or me being pregnant or whatever, and you know it's like all fake, or you know that you're trying to use like...
No, it's just a clickbait in the fucking title.
Yeah, how does it... Like, why do you falsely clickbait?
I love how she's just sitting there acting like she doesn't fucking know why he's clickbaiting this shit. Like, it gets views, obviously. People do YouTube for money. Imagine that. You would think a full-time YouTuber slash streamer would understand that concept, but maybe Pokimane just isn't too smart, guys.
Yo, this was the easiest clickbait, bro. Do I sound mean?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to talk to you.
So as you can see, this person was re-uploading my content or my stream, but then adding really inappropriate, sexual, gross, or just misleading titles.
Welcome to the fucking internet.
Secondly, there was a recent incident where I was on stream and I watched a video made by It's a Gundam. And I made some remarks that I shouldn't have and that I'm very sorry for. And I'd like to provide context and then apologize for what I said.
We've all seen the clip. We don't need fucking context. Like, what does this bitch think she's gonna add? Like, literally, we saw exactly what you did and said. What the fuck else do we expect to hear from this? Like, what are you gonna say? Like, he's been bullying you in the DMs, dude? His fan base harasses you every single day on stream? You were just trying to stand up for one of your tier 3 simps? Like, what do you expect to add here? We've all seen the stream clip. We don't need any context. Just say you're sorry and move on. Like, that's literally the point of an apology. We don't need more context. You making an apology video is literally admitting you were wrong in the situation. We don't need context at this point because even you're admitting you were in the wrong in that situation.
So the part of the video that I watched was him talking down on my fans, and he was showing some tweets that were very clearly jokes, but talking about them as if they're facts. I hope people know that tweets like this are a joke. In hindsight, I can totally understand how if someone was unsure of its legitimacy, it could be pretty upsetting to see something like this.
I mean, I'm willing to go out on a limb here as someone who watches a lot of Gundam's content that he probably didn't think the tweets were serious either. He was probably just making fun of them because they kind of personify, like, actual people that do exist. Maybe not necessarily the people who are sending out the tweets, but there are 100% people who have gone fucking homeless donating to Twitch streamers, like 100%. Like, wasn't there just recently a situation where some kid spent like $23,000 or something in a week on their parents' credit card donating to streamers? So, like, 100%, this shit happens. There are pathetic ass motherfuckers out there who will donate their entire month's earnings to female streamers. Like, there were people donating their stimulus checks to female streamers. Like, this shit happens. So Gundam's video was more making fun of those actual people and just kind of using those tweets to kind of personify those people and give an example of the mentality that they have. He was more making fun of the mentality than the tweets themselves. But if you actually watch the video before, like, trying to hate mob someone and try to get their sponsors to pull out, you would have fucking understood that.
I also want to remind people that I or any streamer does not want you to donate if you can't afford it. Everyone should always take care of themselves and their families first. And I try really hard to regularly say the same thing when I'm streaming as well.
You serious?
Back to the video. While he had this joke tweet pulled up, he also had a very real photo of a fan with me at a meet and greet, and he was making fun of them and the way that they look.
Here we have this gentleman right here. This guy is totally alpha. So, this guy who looks like a Pixar animated character. Oh, God, I love this guy's face. He's like a gnome. Dude, he doesn't even have wrists. Good Lord. He can't wear a watch.
And I've been mocked countless times for my appearance, but I understand that's part of putting myself out there on the internet. It just felt so unfair to see that happen to an innocent fan who didn't write this tweet, had nothing to do with the situation, and so in my opinion just didn't deserve it. And I got really caught up in that feeling, and I was so bothered, and also bothered by people's potential perceptions when seeing this video. And I must admit, I reacted really poorly.
Dude, we are living through a true simpception here, okay? She is literally simping for her simps at this point. And overall, man, I don't really get this. Like, she's really hypocritical in this statement. She says, oh yeah, I have to deal with this because I put myself out there online. That comes with the territory. But then says, you know, it wasn't fair. I hate to see it. When this motherfucker literally put himself out there publicly online. So what the fuck do you expect to happen exactly? Like, is this something new? You put a picture of yourself up online. Like, people are gonna clown you for that shit, especially if you're a grown-ass man wearing a fucking Pokimane t-shirt. Like, no offense, that doesn't really scream someone you don't want to fuck with. Well, maybe literally, because I doubt he's getting any puss in that fucking Pokimane t-shirt, that's for sure.
This led me to making some comments questioning why the video was sponsored. But regardless of my opinion on the content, that's not okay, and I'll do better when sharing my concerns without having to comment on any part of the video that isn't the actual content of the video. I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments that I made. I completely understand people's concern for going after someone else's livelihood, especially in a time like this. And I wouldn't want to see that sort of thing happen to someone else. I also don't want to see that sort of thing become a larger tactic or trend on YouTube. So again, I'm very, very sorry. And I'll make sure that in the future, if I am to comment on any part of a video, it's just its actual contents, not the sponsors, and also not to encourage my community or my viewers to leave any sort of negative feedback.
See, this is literally what the apology video should be. Like, cut out all the excuses you're making for yourself. And honestly, if you just kept the same energy throughout, it would have actually been a really good video, not gonna lie. Credit where credit's due. This was a good statement.
I sometimes see a clip and a tweet circulating from the past where I've said the N-word. I believe the tweet is from about 5 years ago and the clip from about 7 years ago. And although I never said it with ill intent or racial context or the hard R, I still want to make it clear that I don't condone the use of that language.
Alright, boys, I gotta get my tier 3 simp hat on because I've gotta defend my queen Pokimane here, because I think these claims are absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you literally think that Pokimane is racist over shit like this...
Nigga, you ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck and lame as hell. Cause only lame niggas say that shit.
I mean, if you literally think that's racist, then I don't know, man. Like, go seek mental help. Go play in traffic. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, literally, that is the biggest reach of the century. Back then, the internet was a completely different place. You know, 4 years ago, you could basically say whatever the fuck you wanted. People weren't gonna get fucking butthurt over that shit. And overall, this is nothing, dude. Like, if you're literally trying to claim that Pokimane is, like, a horrible person because of this shit, like, you're kind of missing the fucking script here, okay? There's a lot more shit to call her out on. This ain't it, chief.
I also want to add that I know criticism is bound to come in many different ways. I just really want to thank anybody that discussed any of these topics in a constructive manner. Reading your comments or thoughts genuinely helped me better understand my wrongdoings, as well as just further my perspective. So, thank you for listening. I hope I can do and be better for you all. Have a good day.
The last 5 minutes of her video I didn't really feel like are worth covering. If you're interested, I'll link the video in the description. Chances are, though, you've probably already seen it at this point, but overall, I don't really think this video did anything. It's the typical YouTube apology video. If you like Pokimane, you're still gonna like Pokimane after watching this video, and if you dislike her, you're still gonna dislike her after watching this video. I really don't think this apology video did anything. I mean, all things considered, this video just serves the purpose of making her current fans, like, feel like, oh, okay, you know, I feel good backing this person, because no one's opinion of Pokimane is going to change as a result of this video. That's the simple fact here. I know mine wasn't, but at the same time, I'm not, like, genuinely pissed off at Pokimane. This entire thing has been pretty entertaining. I think it's funny to watch. Like, I love dumb shit like this. I don't know, like, this to me is classic YouTube drama, and it's really fun to, like, just watch it all go down. You know, on the low-key, Pokimane, I'd probably still smash. Not gonna lie, you know, she may be a 2 out of 10, but the more thick compilations I see on YouTube, the more I just really start to get the appeal, dude. Maybe Corona's got me lacking, I have no idea, but Pokimane, I have something to say right here. I will gladly be your first official tier 4 sub, okay? I will hold the crown up on your head like the queen you are, okay? I will be there for you always with my financial and emotional support. My DMs are always open on Instagram, so feel free to slide into those bad boys. But anyway, guys, I don't even know where the fuck this video is going at this point. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like on it. I would greatly appreciate it. And apologies for not uploading for like the past week. I was in the middle of another move. Yeah, like I've moved twice in 2 months. It's been complete fucking cancer, but I'm in this place for at least the next 12 months, and I'm gonna get back to uploading as frequently as possible. Hopefully, as long as there's actual topics to make a video on. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging in there. I hope to get back to some more regular uploads here in the very, very near future. But as always, I do want to thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to check out this video and for all the recent support as well. And I will catch you guys next time.